Oh, that's real good.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel Penny Lesson. We talk about everything finance, from tips on making money and proper investing to news about the different economies and situations affecting the global markets. The goal of this channel is not only to teach you how to be more financially responsible but also to teach you how to be more aware of global events. So why not just sit back and relax while we tell you what's happening in the finance sphere? Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to be constantly updated on my latest videos. Remember, one penny lesson a day keeps being penny less away. David is adamant that you can become a millionaire no matter how much money you are now making. David asserts that you can become wealthy with little more income. It suffices to make just $5 per day. Most individuals think finding new ways to boost revenue is the key to becoming wealthy. Well, it's just not accurate. Ask nearly everyone who received a raise last year if their savings have increased. The reply will be negative. Just consider your own life. You undoubtedly make more money than you did 10 years ago, but are you wealthier? Do you now possess more money? Do you now save more? Most likely, the answer is negative. How come? Because we spend more money than we earn. It nearly never matters how much money you make whether you become wealthy or not. It would be best if you accepted the notion that regardless of the size of your paycheck, you probably already generate enough money to become rich to become an automatic millionaire. At this point, you may be asking what the secret is. The latter element is what is known as the secret. It claims you'll become wealthy if you invest $5 daily instead of buying coffee. Contrary to its name, the latte factor is not about lattes. Because of how this idea came to be, it is known as the latte factor. In one of the workshops, David remarks, "She barely made it by the end of the month, and there was no way she could save an extra $5 to invest, so she grumbled that what he was teaching was unrealistic." David examined her regular spending and discovered that she spends about $5 daily on coffee, a muffin, and another $5 on snacks at about 11 a.m. She had already spent $10 daily by 11 a.m. when it wasn't even noon. David challenged the woman to estimate how much money she could have saved by the time she retired if she started investing half of that $10. After doing some mutt, the woman was startled to learn that if she invested $5 every day with a 10% annual return, she might have $1.2 million by the time she retired. She was spending $1,002 million each day on her coffee and muffin. The latte factor was created due to her decision to change after receiving this wake-up call. He's talking about how we don't know how much money we squander on trivial things and how changing our habits just a tiny bit may improve our lives. Without realizing it, we all spend much too much of our hard-earned money on pointless small expenses. Track your spending for a week to determine your latte factor. If it sounds too lengthy, do it for just 2 days while remaining consistent with your habit. Because printed numbers have such strength, the author strongly advises against performing them in your thoughts. You'll be able to see what expenses you make by doing this activity. The buts appear at this point. People constantly do it to justify where they are in life and refrain from acting differently. The author advises investing it in your retirement strategy. Find out what retirement plans are available in the nation where you reside if investing in retirement plans is something you're interested in. I want to show you one more graph before we continue to the next section of the video. This graph could change your life if you're young. Billy, Susan, and Kim are the 3 people you can see in the graph. Each of the 3 makes an annual investment of $3,000, or about $8.30 every day, and receives a return on their investment of 10%. Billy begins investing at 15 and receives no support until he is 19. Then he quits investments and watches his money increase without making any new contributions. Susan began investing when she was 19 and continued until she was 26. Lastly, Kim began investing at 27 and continued doing so until he was 65. Like Billy and Susan, she made a $3,000 investment each year, but she has been doing it for 39 years. Who has more money by the time they're 65? Kim has $1.3 million or so. She made total investments of $117,000. 39 years are invested throughout this time. Susan owns $1,500,000. Within 8 years, she made a total investment of $24,000. Billy has $1.6 million in total. He made a $15,000 investment. 5 years are invested throughout this time. As you can see, Billy has put in the least amount of time and money, but he still managed to make the most significant profit. Why? Just because he got going first. This is the advantage of investing over time. To sum up what we have discussed thus far, we discussed discovering your latte factor in the first section. After completing this exercise, there is one more thing you should do if you want to take things more seriously and advance your money management skills. You must first begin paying yourself. Budgeting is one of the many things that humans are awful at. Budgeting is similar to calorie counting while you are dieting. You practice it for a few days or perhaps weeks before ceasing. You need to put yourself first and get paid, just like governments. Governments didn't always take a portion of your wage without your knowledge. For instance, until 1943, income taxes weren't demanded until the following spring. Instead, people received their money as soon as they earned it. But there was an issue with this arrangement in the eyes of the administration. People couldn't be relied upon to budget their money wisely enough to have enough cash to cover their taxes when the time came the following spring. Consider for a moment how intelligent the government is. It established a method to ensure that it was paid first since it realized many years ago that people couldn't budget. The government not only made arrangements to be paid first, but it also streamlined the procedure to prevent any issues. It discovered a relatively flawless method to guarantee that it would always receive its money without any ifs or buts. However, it would be best if you now took the same action. You must establish a system that ensures payment, a system in which you pay yourself first. Here's a crucial component of everything, and I'm glad the author also mentions automation. Neither the price you spend nor where you invest matters. Please put it on autopilot. I cannot overstate how crucial automation is. Paying yourself first should be the first lesson you learn from this video, and the second should be making it automatic. You lack the self-control to do it each month. Accept it as accurate. The author claims that in 9 years, he has observed numerous individuals attempt to do the task manually while depending on discipline, yet all but one have failed. Wow, was that news? Why not ponder it? Want to know the latest? Comment if you want more articles like this. This video is just one of many videos on my channel that brings you the latest news about the world of global finance and economics. So go hit that subscribe button if you don't miss out on content like these. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you again next time. Remember, 1 penny lesson a day keeps being penny less away. Cheers.